What's up, everybody? Josh Solomon here. Welcome back to channel Y.O.B. We're just doing a reaction to disturbing things from around the internet, volume 2. I did this earlier, just a minute ago, and my shit didn't work. So let's try again. This time, let's hope that it works.
Welcome back to Disturbing Things from Around the Internet. If you recall, this is my one-stop shop for bite-sized creepy finds that I've recently stumbled upon. Just last month, we covered a wide array of disturbing things, ranging from Facebook posts to Reddit conspiracies. Today, will be no different. It's time to dive into 5 more hand-picked and disturbing things from the internet. Back in 2010, there existed a Buffy the Vampire Slayer fan forum called the Bloody Board. It seemed to have been thriving for quite a few years, with posts dating way back to 2004. Jamie Marsters, a play on the name James Marsters, an actor on the show, ran this forum that contained over 40,000 posts. Everything seems fine here, right? Well, the scope of things takes a pretty big 180 when you realize that the forum had only one active member, Jamie Marsters herself. Each of these conversations were simply her talking to herself, and the topics ranged anywhere from fan meetups to the show's schedule. The peculiar thing about this is the math that comes with it. To keep up with the number of topics that were found on the forum, Jamie would have to have posted once every 84 minutes, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for 6 years. Alone.
Alone
No matter her motive,
in the
it's
dark.
just a little strange.
Alone in the
Theories
dark.
have been thrown up that Jamie is
It's
a
not
crazy
that creepy,
superfan, and
man.
others believe that this entire thing was run by a bot. This actually leads to my next point. Unfortunately, in October of 2010, an article called The 7 Most Unintentionally Creepy Places on the Internet was posted by the website Cracked, and as you might have guessed, this board was on that list. What ensued afterwards was an endless barrage of people storming the board, posting vulgarities, pornography, and other unrelated, undesirable content. It's estimated that a total of 36,753 people flooded the place in the short span of 24 hours. After logging in and being surprised with the endless barrage of posts, Jamie ended up shutting down the board, casting it into internet
PlayStation.
oblivion. It turns out that Jamie had used this forum as a sort of news hub for the show, so she could keep up with articles about meetups and conventions. The thing is, how big of a fan do you really have to be to make 40,000 posts to yourself?
Super fan? Give me a second.
In July of last year, a Facebook post was made by a user named Kiana who claimed to have
I ain't
had
about
weird
this
things
dark
happen to her
life
for a
anymore.
while. She
It's
claims
too
that
creepy
about
to
3
be in the
years
dark.
ago,
Fuck that shit, man.
I took this photo and realized that there was a face in the background. People said that it was my younger sibling or someone else at home, and it wasn't. Even if it
It's your
was,
younger
I was
sibling.
using front-facing flash, and dark-skinned people like me and my brother don't show up in the dark when using front-facing flash. Anyway, people thought it was a lie, and it never was. Little things happen here and there, like my lights shutting off when I knew I had them on, or things moving right in front of my eyes. I try to ignore them, but tonight, I just so happened to be recording what I thought was a cute video of me petting my cat, and then you see my cat jump. The photo in question is this. If you're unable to see what she's talking about in the
That shit
circle,
ain't fucking real,
I've done some
man.
enhancing for you.
She's cute.
Now, for the video.
No, damn, nothing there. The fuck? Ah. What if this is real? You know, that'd be fucking creepy as fuck.
Whatever you make of this is up to you.
It's not an aircraft. That was a little weird.
In 1978, an Australian pilot named Fred Valentich was flying over the Bass Strait in Australia and ended up disappearing under mysterious circumstances. To give some quick background, Fred held a Class 4 instrument rating with over 150 hours of flight time. He was also known as a pretty big UFO enthusiast. He embarked on a nighttime training flight over a 125-mile span of the Bass Strait on October 21st, 1978. Midway through his flight, he contacted air traffic control about an aircraft that was accompanying him. He claimed that the craft was flying at about 1,000 feet above him and seemed to be taunting him. The disturbing part is, his last words from the transmission were, "It's not an aircraft." A recreation of the flight transcript has been made, and is as follows.
Delta Sierra Juliet, is there any known traffic below 5,000 feet?
No known traffic.
Seems to be a large aircraft below 5,000 feet.
What type of aircraft is it?
I cannot confirm. It's 4 bright C